What's going on, peoples? This is I.K.P, the infamous king of positivity, and I'm about to be aired out.
Welcome to the Air It Out. Welcome to the Air It Out. The Air It Out Show. Welcome to the Air It. Welcome to the Air It Out. Welcome to the Air It Out. The Air It Out Show.
Welcome to the Air It Out Show. We the Air It Out girls. Hey, hey, you know who I am.
Oh, yeah.
I am Cotton Candy, and this is my girl,
the Pink Panther.
Yes. And we live in the den with who?
The infamous king of positivity, I.K.P. Yes, sir.
Yes.
We got a mean joint called Super Trippy.
Yes.
We're gonna get into the video later on. But for right now, I.K.P. what's good?
You already know Executive Realness is out. You know what I'm saying? It's on all your favorite music sharing or music purchasing stores, iTunes, Spotify. You already know I'm nervous, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Executive Realness is out there. Go get it. www.kingofpositivity.com. Holla at a scholar, please.
Ow!
Did you hear that?
He said holla at a scholar. Listen, his name is I.K.P. For people who may not know what that stands for, why don't you tell our viewers exactly how you came about your name and what that exactly stands for?
I.K.P. stands for the infamous king of positivity, and basically my mission is to just bring a little bit more positivity to the world. You know, through my words, through my music. You know what I'm saying? Through my entertainment. So that's my whole goal here, is to just try to lighten it up, because nobody's smiling these days.
Right,
Everybody's like all pissed off. Everybody got beef or whatnot. Just trying to kill it with a skillet. You know? So I'll come here, you know what I'm saying, to show people that it's not so bad. You know, it's not good, but it's not so bad.
So then you know what that means, that you're right on time. That means that, you're right on time. You're on the heels of happy.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody is getting happy now.
Yeah.
So that's good. You're right on the heels of that. So that means that the world is ready for you. What do you want the world to know?
I want y'all to know that I'm here to stay. You know what I'm saying? This is real right here. Executive Realness is what's going on right now. As you can see, velour, chemical, you know what I'm saying, happening, big things are going.
Okay.
Yeah. You already know I'm not playing right now.
Tell
you
them
know
about
what I'm
the
saying?
frames. The frame game is crazy.
Oh yeah,
right
the
now
frame.
with the frames.
These are exclusives. These are
Right.
exclusive. You can't get these everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't even. It's so exclusive. I can't even tell you the name. So that's what it is. That's what it is.
Those are the shades that you look very hard for, and they only have like 2 or 3 in the store.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That happened.
Yup. That just happened. You know what I'm saying? My girl China, you know what I'm saying? Made in China, she did that. You know what I'm saying? She do nails too.
Oh!
So y'all holler at her.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, IKP. So what is Executive Realness? What does that mean?
Executive Realness comes from basically my campaign. You know what I'm saying? I'm IKP for president. That's what I see myself as. I see myself as the president, you know what I'm saying? Because I uphold myself to that kind of dignity, not necessarily saying that, I am literally the president, but if you want to aspire to be better than what you are, you got to kind of put yourself at that level. You know what I'm saying? You got to portray yourself that on a daily basis. So that's where the executive part comes from. It's just me just striving and setting an example for how to be the most dignified and how to present yourself and how, to keep it classy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do these days. You know what I'm saying?
We like classy.
Right.
Right.
And that's what I'm here to
That
do.
means you have on a belt.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Check that out. Check that out. People done forgot what those are for. They forgot what those are for.
Yes.
So belts are made to be putting on the pants.
Yes.
They hold them
They go
up.
through the hooks.
Right.
Yes.
They go
Hide
through the
your
hooks.
underwear.
Yes.
Yes.
And
That-
ass cracks.
Most,
Yes.
most important.
That's what happens.
You can't underestimate that.
Yes.
So yeah,
We
that's
love
what
that.
And they have all
executives
kinds
do.
of belts. They have
Yeah.
Gucci belts,
Mhm.
Big ones, little
Louis
ones,
belts,
skinny
$5
ones,
belts.
Break it down.
2 for $10 belts,
That's real.
whatever
kind
you
of
into.
colors.
Yes.
Yep.
Hide
Now
your bottom man, please.
Yes.
And that's the realness right there.
Yeah.
That's the realness. The realness is basically me bringing to you what it's actually like to, work hard and what it feels like to go through the struggle. Because we all struggle, we all have
Different
pain,
ways, right.
in different ways. But it shouldn't stop us from wanting to attain those goals and set those goals and follow through on what we want to do. So I put those together, and you get executive realness. That's what I'm giving y'all.
Right. Now, we want our viewers to know a little bit about your background, because it took, you didn't just wake up one day and you came to this level where you are now. So you had to start.
Yes.
You had to start somewhere. Now, I just want you to let our Air It Out family know, is this your first project, or like when did you first start?
I put out my first project in 2011. That was my first album, Ignoring the Known Protocol, which is also on my my website, www.kingofpositivity.com. So this is actually my second full-length album.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, full-length album. I did put out a mixtape in between those. So, that was a mixtape, though it was not. It was kind of like, what I was trying to do was trying to get different collaborations happening.
Get
and
the
kinda-
buzz going.
Right, explore different styles and collaborate with different people and see different faces. But Executive Realness is all me. So that's actually my second album.
Nice.
Are there any collaborations on the album?
There's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple. I got one rapper, Chaos. He's out of Minneapolis.
Nice.
He's on the single Checkmate, which is actually going to be following Super Trippy.
Okay.
Yeah, so look out for that. And I also have a track called May Rocky, which is featuring Quentin Adams. He's also out of Minneapolis.
All right
He
now.
does all sorts of things. He's like a genius. He's a singer. He's a video director. He's all sorts of. Actually, he directed the Checkmate video.
Oh.
So he's.
We love
on
when
his
you wear
grind.
different hats. You
That's
have
what
to
he
be able
does.
to do damn near everything, even
Yes.
a backflip.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Right.
You got to be
Absolutely.
versatile.
Yes.
That's real.
Yes.
You have to be an
Versatile.
octopus, honey. Oh,
You gotta do it all. You gotta have
Yes.
36,
you on my tentacles? Oh,
36 jobs. Y'all already know. Y'all remember In Living Color?
Yes.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Y'all already know.
You gotta do it. All right, so
36
bam,
jobs.
2011, he jumped on the scene.
Yeah.
How would you describe your style? Like, tell the people what kind of.
My style is basically unlimited. I will give you 1 minute. I'll give you that, what you say, conscious hip hop. That gets a bad rap, but sometimes you got to touch on certain subjects. It's not all about having a party or whatnot. It's not all about drugs and cars and money. I give you a little bit of the conscious hip hop, following in the steps of my brother Nas, KRS-One, people like those that I look up to. My influences, and then I could also give you those trippy joints like your Super Trippies and your lyrical joints like your Checkmates, and those are just a few, going on there. So I got a whole bunch of different things I got
Layers,
going on. You gotta
okay.
check it out.
nice.
Yeah.
So what producer would you want to work with, or like what producer would you want to give Super Trippy to or Checkmate to and say, it'd be amazing if so-and-so did a remix to
Timberland. Did I say that too fast?
No, you did not.
All right. So yeah. Let me
Okay,
break that
so
down.
if you had 20 seconds, Timberland is listening.
Timberland.
Yo,
Timberland.
Tim, I.K.P wants you to know this.
Yo, I'm the real deal, Timberland. You already know. I.K.P, the infamous king of positivity. I got it. You know what I'm saying? My style is all set. I've been doing this since day one. I'm a hard worker. And, I do this. I'm fly. I look good doing it. I make it look good. So come on now. I'm a star. You looking for a star? He's right here. Let's
That's
do
what
it.
I'm talking about.
All right, Timberland,
so
get
back.
at us. You heard what he
just
said,
so
Tim?
back.
Timberland.
All right, www.kingofpositivity.com. Timberland, holla at him.
Holla at
has
your
to know
boy.
that you did. Have this conversation on the side. Anybody that knows Timberland, yeah, tell him.
Yes. Air it out.
All
Yes.
right.
Tell Timberland, tell a friend, tell Missy, this whole crew. You know what I'm saying? If
Tell
you could send her
Timberland,
up to
tell a
Aaliyah,
friend.
so maybe she could drop a bug in Timberland ear.
Right.
You know, rest in peace, got, rest her soul, baby girl, Aaliyah.
Yes.
But you already know, I.K.P is here. So please do that. Please check me out.
Definitely. Look, we keep talking about this video. What is it called?
Super trippy.
You know what we're gonna
Super
do? We're
trippy.
gonna cut to that video.
bottomless underground. Got 5. Think I wanna smoke another pound. To bed, nagging responsibilities that fed. To get riches in my vicinity. But still, can't none of this shit imprison me. Oh, you feel I'm inhibited by iniquities. But yet, you whore throughout these industries. You spit disease by the time you 53. Before you're repetitive, take a chance. Don't be scared of the card and the way the hand plays. Keep the ace in case the man betrays with his spade. You could sway the champ. While you're doing the most, I play like I got nothing to lose. Cause it's actually true, the real shit needs no fucking excuse. I swear, cleanliness is godliness. No fears being surrounded by sodomists. I'm in a hostel. Bathrooms are unattractive business. If it's ever clean, goddamn it, it must be sacrilegious. If you test my testicular fortitude, at best, get shot in the eye, assorted view. I suppose you talk the game taught to you. So disposed to lies, most affordable. Here's the irony, cause all day niggas got dope for the opiates and the dope is lace. We're nothing but caffeine and Ritalin. Molly don't know your face, cause pussy only come to those that wait. Keep playing, you been lived by 48, and apparently you don't know lotions, don't ask you, you should exfoliate. They say if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen unless you're a peon, made a freon. I can't call it, but I'm predisposed by my sun sign Aries. I guess the fire keep me on. Bloodstream, pyro, heartbeat, neon. That's why when you consider death, you should think of me beyond any other beyond. Shadow of a doubt, cause I'm only showing you the light before you see dawn. Extended metaphors for your ass. How I overcame the pain of the past. It's called frequent masturbation. A day without it, and I can only think of your ass waiting. Cause my urge is never latent. But if I settled for a whore, then I'm complacent. Neither of us will let each other go. I must be hell bent against letting you escape to God's graces.
I like that.
Woo!
That's crazy.
Oh my God!
White's colorful.
Yes.
White's colorful.
Is that clothes or nakedness?
God.
Are they naked?
A little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything going on in there, but yeah, I had to get them to strip. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes
Yes.
that's how real it is out there. You got to get on that pole. You got to make it happen.
Did
You
your
gotta-
eyeballs dilate? Did did that
I know
happen?
mine
Is
did
that the
shooting
voters
it.
poll?
Right.
Was
Shooting
it the
the
voters
video.
poll? Yeah.
Not the voters poll. That's the stripper poll.
I thought y'all had like the curtain going, the voters poll.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely the voters poll, because you got to go vote.
Right,
I.K.P
right.
for president. You
Right,
got to vote for
right.
the president.
See how
I.K.P.
that works.
Exactly.
Right.
And behind those curtains, is people.
behind these walls. Check it. Listen, okay, you got the energy, you got the music popping off, you got your video ready for the world to see. If there was a writer that you wanted to tell the people to get me ready to perform for you, what would that consist of?
Y'all gonna look at me crazy.
Not really.
No.
But I gotta have 2 liters of Boathouse Farms vanilla chai tea. I don't know if y'all know Boathouse Farms. They make this protein shake,
Yeah.
and I love it. I drink it every. Matter of fact, I just bought like $12 worth of it from the supermarket, and it's expensive because one of them costs like $5 anyway.
Listen, you guys can
So-
contact us for sponsorship.
Yes. Yeah.
you have to have that and
I
what
gotta
else?
have that. Lots of macaroni and cheese. Nah, that don't need to be on the rider because I don't want that to sit there just bubbling
No,
when I
honey,
get
you have
there.
to tell them what degrees.
Yeah.
As soon as they know you coming in the building,
Yes.
bam, he's coming at 6:59,
All right.
6:57. It needs to be sitting there.
It need to be
when
sitting
the
there.
when the Reynolds rap comes back,
Yes.
smoke needs to go up.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? What else going on the rider?
Should it be browned on the top, golden?
Absolutely.
Because you have to say
can't
that.
You can't do. Okay, it's
Tell
gotta
them
be
not craft.
no craft.
Hello.
It gotta
Now-
be at least
now we
7
like
cheeses.
Kraft.
At least 7 cheeses.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Oh, and also, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna put the 7 cheeses, you gotta have a big thing of greens there because.
No
do I need
chicken.
to-
Listen.
Chicken is cool, but you know what I'm talking
Right,
about, right?
right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't digest that cheese, all that cheese. It's not
Gotta have
really
some
that
kind
good.
of greens.
You gotta have the
Listen,
greens
this
to
tour
help you out. It's
is
real.
gonna be on
It's
fire.
real.
He gonna have a shake, a boathouse, shake, an all natural drink,
Listen, you gotta-
and some macaroni and cheese.
Make
Yes.
sure he has his own bus.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
on fire in
Yep.
there.
You want
gonna
the
be
driver's
on
gonna be
fire.
upset.
It's real, know what I'm saying? I
Nice.
gotta let y'all know. This is it right here.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, all right, you have your rider, and of course, you have your vision board, and you already know in your mind who you would go on tour with. So, please, who is this? Who's in the other tour buses
Who's in the other tour buses?
that the world knows?
Well, off the top of my head, Nas.
Okay.
Nas gotta be right behind. I'll open up for him. I'll do
Okay.
whatever. I'll help bring his equipment, whatever the case may be. But Nas
That's
gotta be
dope.
on that
Yeah.
tour, yeah. And right
I
now,
understand.
Yeah.
let's see, Outkast is out there.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I think that would be a good collab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I.K.P.
We got that
and
South.
Outkast.
Yeah, we got that
Khalifa,
South.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a dope little thing.
Yeah, Outkast got to be on that tour, on that bus, either next to Nas or behind,
Right.
whichever way. But as long as Outkast there, they repping the South. I rep the South. You know what I'm saying? Virginia to the fullest.
All right.
DMV area.
All
Yes.
Oh, we got a conversation to have. Right?
Mhm. Oh, do we?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Nice.
Matter of fact, I'm going there in a couple of days.
You better
so
be going there
go
on
see
June
Mama.
21st.
Ah.
Mama, you better come see the play. All
All
right.
right. I'll
That's
holler
how
at
you
Mama.
do.
Please
Yeah.
do.
All right,
And
Mama.
cousins and and auntie. All
Auntie,
y'all.
cousins, let's
Yeah.
see
Everybody in the club get tea.
All right.
Yeah.
So now you're not the average rapper per se.
I
So
hope not.
what was it that it clicked in you to say, look, I'm going to try this. I want to try this professionally. Like, did it come from a poetry background, or did you just say, you know what, I could do this? Like, how did you come to that point when you said, I am an MC?
Let's see. So, basically from the beginning, I've been, writing, and I've been writing my little rap since about, I say, 18 years, high school, 14 years old. But then it didn't really start clicking until, I guess I was in the military. I was in the military for a few years.
Okay.
So during that time, as soon as I get out of work, I go home, I practice my recordings and practice my performances and practice my production, and then I go out there and do the open mics. I was grinding while I was grinding.
Nice.
So that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So that was when it kind of came together, the whole identity of the infamous King of Positivity, and wanting to meld the poetry with the hip hop and kind of add that dimension to my artistry.
Nice.
So yeah, that's where all that came
So
from.
what can we expect from an IKP performance?
Expect the unexpected, you know what I'm saying? Expect to see,
Are you energetic?
I'm very energetic.
Okay.
Matter of fact, when I did this performance on at Fat Babies in Soho about a year ago, I came in with a tactical vest. Yes, came in with
Nice.
a tactical vest, black tactical vest, and my old uniform, my old utility, camouflage utilities.
All right.
So I did that, and I performed "Hunt Me Down," which is a song from my first album. So I did that, and actually there's a video for that as well. So I did the same thing in the
Nice.
video, and I brought that to life. So that's what I do. With my videos, I like to conceptualize. I like to have a certain theme,
That's good.
and then what I want to do on stage is I want to bring that theme to life. So I do maybe the same thing I did in the video, but you'll see me in person doing it.
Nice.
Okay.
I think I don't really see that a lot, so I want to do that.
Let them see it live,
Right.
bring it to life. That's
Right.
nice. Now we got into all of the the big name stars and things like that, but coming from an underground, independent avenue, are there any independent artists that you can see yourself maybe merging with to kind of bring you both to a certain level as well?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of different independent artists. There's a lot of us out there as far as, the circle that I hang with, the clique that I hang with, a lot of them are up and coming, but they like doing it. They've been doing it a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? You got artists like Chaos, who I did the collaboration with. You got other artists like, let's say Baron or let's see, Verbal Science. Those are people that I hang with in my clique. Those are different underground artists that have kind of been doing it longer than me. And on the next level, if I'm trying to do a business move, shit, why not do it with Tech Nine? He just, he's enjoyed great success. He's been doing it for so long. And, I would love to get with Strange Music and have them get with Raining Positivity and let's, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to connect to Young Money. It's on and popping.
You heard it here
Okay,
first
see how
on
that
the Air It
connected?
Out show. What?
Yeah.
Now, with the executive realness and this look that you like to have, if there was a clothing line that you could reach out to, or if there were clothing lines that were reaching out to you, who would you want to be amongst the 3 clothing lines to dress you?
Oh man, I'm so worried. I love you. I love you too, but I love you even more for asking me that question. So, okay. Number 1,
I want.
Kenneth Cole.
All right.
Hey, holla now.
Number 2, Thomas Pink.
Mm.
Thomas Pink, they dress people smart.
Right,
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You gotta look smart sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's right there with the
executive
executive
realness.
realness.
Right,
But you
right.
gotta keep it, what do they say, dandy.
Yes, yes,
Dandy.
clean cut.
I'm all
Yes.
about being dandy. And
See
number
this.
3, that's a toss up. That's a toss up right there.
Okay, I'll give you 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got excited. 2 more.
Oh my God. All right. Salvador Ferragamo, they got to do my shoes.
All right.
They
of
got
course.
the illest shoes, you already know. Yeah. They got to do my shoe work, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep a mean shoe game. And on the same note as shoes, because I just got these just now, actually, for my next video, Cole Haan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Cole Haan.
Okay, eyewear?
All of it.
Everything?
All of
Okay,
it.
hats?
Hats,
Everything.
ties,
Okay.
tie clips, underwear,
Okay.
bloomers, whatever.
Right.
He
Whatever they
is
got.
ready.
Give him some
Yes.
cute drawers.
Mhm. All of it. All of it, baby. All of it. Bring it all to me. Bring it all to me. Mm-hmm.
All
That's what I'm
right.
talking about.
Yes.
That's what's
And
up.
the hotel that he has to stay in has to be the executive suite.
Yeah. Yes. See. Oh my God.
He is ready. Y'all
I'm
better
done.
get ready. Y'all gotta get ready.
Or
He got his
everything.
clothes together. We
Yes.
got the writer. We got the people that's going on tour.
Mhm.
I mean, it's all coming
It's all
into
packaged
together.
together.
Now
Yeah.
I noticed that you mentioned a lot of men. What about women? Is there any women out there that you would like to work with?
Oh yeah. I love you. Already know I love my ladies. My ladies. I gotta shout out my ladies. I got so much love for the ladies, especially the ones in hip hop. So let's talk about them for a second. Let's talk about Missy Elliott.
All right,
You know
all
Missy
right.
Elliott, because she's also repping P-Town, DMV. You know
And she
what I'm
can
saying?
tell
Virginia.
Timberland.
Right.
Right.
She can tell Timberland. Holla at a scholar.
Right.
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
Y'all already see it.
That
see?
happened.
Right, right. He ready. He is ready.
Missy Elliott.
All right.
So, you know, the girl Nicki Minaj is doing it. You know, she's doing it. We ready for her to drop that next project, Pink Print. You know what I'm saying? So I'm following her. She's, you know, got that business savvy that I admire, and I look at that. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be 10 steps ahead of the competition. You gotta know your next move when you're in the game, and it's fast like that.
Right.
So she seemed like she got her thing together, and so I look at her. Taking it back, let's talk about MC Light.
Okay.
As a rock.
You
Yes.
could cha.
Yeah.
I'm the dopest female that you heard thus far.
Ow.
Does get better.
What?
Does get wetter.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do my
Alright.
thing with the 89 swing.
What?
Oh my God. Eyes on This. That's my
Okay.
favorite MC Light album.
Nice.
I was bumping that back to forth. My God, when I had my whip, my drug car.
He taking it back. He taking it back. He over here reminiscing,
He
y'all.
actually worked for a pharmacy.
Yes.
Pharmacy.
Yes.
And they delivered
Yes.
They
his
delivered.
prescription. He was one of the
Dwayne
first
Reed, shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Dwayne
prescription
Reed.
Deliver in that
drugs
car
they
that
had to
he
sign
had
for.
to bring through the town. And
Yeah.
they had on call at
That
the
happened.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
absolutely.
going
It was
on.
delivered.
He
Delivered.
was, yes.
Yes.
Was,
And they
was
furnished me with
Yes.
a vehicle.
Yes.
Mhm.
Not the vehicle.
Vehicle. Yes.
Oh my goodness,
Mhm.
this is
So I
this
was
is exciting. I
Bumping
mean,
my MC Light within
yes.
a 6 CD changer.
Okay.
he ready.
Mhm.
Oh, let me find out. You had
Yeah,
a look.
man.
So who's in the CD player now? Well, now everything is digital. But who are you listening to now?
It's digital, but I would still go buy a CD. Let's
Thank
talk
you.
about
Thank
let's talk
you.
about Tony Stills.
Okay.
Because Tony Stills is my family.
Oh,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She
Your
wrote
favorite
your
hood
favorite
chick.
hood chick. You already know
It's
it's a
a
go.
go.
She's in the
It's a
CD
go.
player right there.
There you go.
Right
Yes.
after the last track on Eyes on This, we got the first track on Just Me.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, gotta shout out the
Okay.
family.
Of
That's
course,
family right there. Love
of
her to
course.
death.
There's a
That's
real
a
nice
Lum and
joint on there
family,
called
yes.
She Rolls. On this other
Yes.
girl that's kind of dope as well.
I heard
Yeah.
that it's Tony
Yeah,
Stills and
absolutely.
Stax Cordero.
I think
She,
this is
yes.
that chick Stax Cordero.
Stax
Right.
Cordero and
They-
Tony,
Yeah,
they
she-
combined.
They
it
do
was
their
really
thing.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that
Yeah.
joint.
You have to
Let's
see
do a
that.
video for that.
They
Yeah. They
Tony.
are.
Oh my
When they-
God.
Yeah.
That happened.
That needs to
Yes.
happen
Right. It's getting
ASAP.
hot.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Why is that not
It's
here?
going.
Yes. It's coming though.
Yes.
It's coming.
What?
So you know what?
Yes.
Tony Stills and Stax are going to need the executive realness
To push that
because
along.
but they refer to being business women,
Yes.
and how they look, so
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, right.
Yes,
So
yes,
So you have
yes.
to be there, in the boardroom when
Yes.
that scene happens.
Yes.
Listen, y'all already know what
We
time.
ready.
Y'all let me know the
Because
time, the location.
I will be-
Executive
I will
Realness
be
will
So
there
be
we'll
with
there.
my
speak to
suit.
Tony and Stax about that.
Yes.
Make that joint happen.
Yeah,
I
please
know her.
do. Please
Yeah.
do.
I know
Y'all
her personally.
Y'all give me the connections.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all connect me. Y'all get me in there.
Yes. Listen, we have to definitely tell our Air It Out family that although this is IKP's first time here on the show, he has been riding with us, listening to us on whatever radio show
Yeah.
we're on, and he definitely tunes in and supports. We have the Air It
played
Out
his
show.
music before?
Yes, we had the Air It Out show.
Several different locations.
In several different locations, and when we have our live shows,
Yeah.
he actually came out to Harlem, supported. So definitely, it's all
Absolutely.
about supporting one another.
Yeah.
And like we like to tell you, once you become Air It Out alum, which you are now, welcome to that family.
Thank you. Mwah.
Ow.
Mwah. Love it. I love
This
it.
is not just an interview. This is an organization of love and supporters. If y'all support us just as much as we support you, you
We
will get
support
that
you.
reciprocation to
Yes.
the fullest.
Yes.
All right, press play.
It's a secret
Up.
society. All we ask is trust.
Yes.
Yes.
What he said. But tell everybody, because
Yep.
we aired it
Tell-
out. It's
yeah.
a secret, but
Air
tell
it out.
everybody.
You know, I definitely love I love y'all because y'all supported from like the beginning when I first premiered my joint on Poetry of Color on the radio show, and you guys were like the first people that I was introduced to through that show. And so, you know, going back, you know, those
it's been
years,
a long time. Shout out to SAR FM.
Yes. SAR FM,
yes, because that's when we had. We let me tell you, you know, I.K.P is a part of the family, but we must tell you this about Pink Panther and Cotton Candy. We went through, we downloaded albums and CD tracks so much that our computers exploded. We had a pack of CDs, everything to go to different stations. So we bowed it.
Very
heavy. My computer had 1 million viruses from the people sending me links of music, burning CDs. So definitely, you know, we didn't just pop up. We've been doing this for about 5 years now, and we definitely want y'all to 2009.
Wow.
You know, we've been collabing and doing our thing. So please support the Air It Out Show. If you don't see us here on this YouTube channel, you're gonna see us on cable. You're gonna see us everywhere. Make sure you check us out on that brick. You know what I'm saying? Communication. And if you don't hear us then, you check us out on the web radio, whichever one that is. We let you know.
Yeah.
But we here with I.K.P.
To the street.
Yes.
And Air It Out Show will be right there.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Yes.
After these summery, breezy messages.
Yes. I.K.P. is here in the den. Is there anything you would like to say to your fans or your supporters at this time?
Yo, all my fans, all my supporters, I love y'all to death because y'all hit me up, you know, like on the regular on Facebook and on Twitter, and y'all show a boy love. Y'all looking out for my next joints, and it be times where, real talk, it be times where I just feel like I'm not good enough for it, and I'm gonna keep it real because sometimes we get like that in the hustle, and you feel like maybe we're not doing enough, maybe we're not doing it right, but then you get those fans that come in and they let you know how much they've been impacted. So shout out to those fans, shout out to all my fans that ever listened to an I.K.P song, ever bought an album, ever saw a video, supported, commented, shared. Wherever you are, I love y'all to death, and I'm going to always rock with y'all. Thank y'all so much. From right here, from the bottom of my heart.
Nice.
That's real. Executive Realness.
Oh.
I think I.K.P got a little teary-eyed. I don't have any tissue, but I will say that I understand.
Yes.
I think all of us as artists have been there. And
Absolutely.
you know something? There's going to be times where you think it's your family and friends out there screaming for you, but when you step out there, it's going to be all new fans that you've never seen before that know your work, that appreciate your work.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any shows coming up that we need to be looking out for?
The shows
are being set up now?
They're being set up right now.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go out there, do my thing. I got a show in Philly in August for the Freaking Queer Fest. You know, they're putting that together.
All right.
Yeah, Freaking Queer. I rep for all the queers, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I rep for all of them. They got love for me. I love them too.
That's right.
So
I
they
love
got a show.
everyone.
Well, let me tell you something. That joint is going to be packed.
Oh,
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And all have on the bow ties and hats
Yes.
and
We do.
Yes.
Please
Executive
come
Realness.
out. Show me Executive Realness. Show me Executive Realness at the
Nice.
show.
Come out,
that's
baby.
coming. So I'm gonna let the people know, you know, when that's coming down the pipeline. Follow me.
Down the pipe.
Ow! I love this.
That's your
It's
next
coming
song?
down the pipeline.
It could be. It might be.
I want to be on it.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'll be in the back like.
I want to be in the video.
In
Yes.
the video. Yes.
What?
Keep
We
it
can set it up like
classy.
like skis.
We give you the hula hoop.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Double Dutch going on.
Yes.
Double Dutch action.
Oh my
Let's keep it
goodness.
hood.
I'm going to turn because you know the turners are already.
Yes. Get in. Jump. I.K.P. Get in.
Oh man. Don't ask me to get it started. Y'all not ready. Y'all not
my
ready.
God. Listen, tell the people how they can contact you.
All right, so let's run it down. You know what I'm saying? You can contact me on Twitter, I.K.P. number 4, President. You can contact me on that IG, that's Instagram, for those new to that, at I.K.P. President.
Okay.
You can contact me on that FB, that's Facebook.
Right.
Those new to that, / I.K.P. number 4, President. You can contact me on that SC. That's SoundCloud.
Oh.
You already know. IKP
for
for
president.
president.
The number
Yes.
4 is
Yes.
Number
essential
4. It's
when
essential.
looking for IKP.
Yes.
Yes, because
Gotta
he's
have
running
that
for
4.
president.
For president.
Oh my
Absolutely.
The
And
CEO of his house.
I'm feeling it.
and
I'm
the
feeling it
campaign
in the
is
air.
ongoing. It's an ongoing campaign.
That's
Pink
right.
Panther. What is
You
that?
feel it?
What is that?
It is the breeze.
It's the breeze.
You know
what
what
is
it
it?
is?
What is it?
IKP, King of Positivity.
Yes.
Yes.
Has been
Oh.
Pew.
That happened.
Bullet,
Yes.
bullet, bullet.
Ow.
Kaboom.
Subscribe.
Yes. Right down there.
It's the Air It Out Show
Chino.
with them Air It Out girls. Hey, listen up, listen up, listen up.